I've been a wellness member since it basically had opened. I think it was 4 months after it opened that I joined. And what inspired me is I had to retire because of medical issues, and I didn't want to sit home vegetating anymore. So I started to come up here and told my doctor 2 weeks later that I was doing this. And I was in an exercises class and on the machines. And I think about 6 months later, I started doing the pool.
Okay, I have been a member for about 14, 15 years. I actually started shortly after I retired. Marty and I have been friends for a long time, and she was actually my inspiration to start in the pool. So that's how I got involved.
At the beginning, I did a lot of the machines as far as exercises. And I have MS, so it helped a lot with strength and also with some balance. And I tried some of the floor exercises, but I kept falling over. So I went to the pool, which gives me that buoyancy and that ability to balance.
I have tried the machines. It's been recommended that, because I have spinal stenosis, it's been recommended by both Mallory and Taylor that I try the recumbent bike and stuff like that. I also did physical therapy in there, and I did the recumbent bike in there. I probably should do more machines, but I don't like the machines. I like the pool. So that's what I stick with pretty much.
Tried to do personal training because of needs that my body has, but I also saw Cindy Schemmel doing personal training and how much it helped her. And I've known Cindy for a long time, and I watched her improve all the time. And the exercises that we do, they could be upper body, they could be lower body, they could be all inclusive. We do weights, we use the noodles in the water. And the biggest thing for me is when I first started water walking, or lately, I wasn't even able to stand up straight in the water. My legs were so weak. And now I can actually march and raise my knees and whatever without falling over. So my legs have gotten a lot stronger, and so I can stand.
I started the personal training, yes, as a result, the same thing with Marty, of Cindy Schemmel, because she was enjoying it and learning so much. But I really like the fact that everything's tailored towards you. Like I said, with the back issues, they're really good about tailoring the exercises for what I might need. I also think they take a real interest in what you're doing and how to further your strength and endurance.
Well, working with Mallory is exciting. I mean, we talk about other things too, but we also keep our exercises going. And Sue and I work together on certain things, and we get the giggles every once in a while because we do something stupid or something happens. But it's the camaraderie, but mainly it's the improvement of my body and my functions. I now at home I can now lift myself up out of the chair using my legs, which I wasn't able to do.
I basically about the same as Marty, except there's a few things. I learned a few more things about water walking through the personal training. For example, I used to like to go real deep in the water, and both Taylor and Mallory said to me, that's not in your best interest. So little things like little tidbits that you pick up along the way. Plus, I also like the like Marty said, the camaraderie, but I also like the things that I have learned and that I can do. For example, this sounds crazy, but I can get up out of the bed by myself without having to roll over and flip and flop. I can now kind of sit up and move. That's not something I was able to do before, so I can see improvement.
Her coaching style is you keep moving and you keep doing, whatever exercise she's shown us and so forth. But as far as getting along with Mallory, she's very, very easy to get along with. She's easy to learn from. And I would say we also have a friendship, being here and whatever. But we also talk about families and so forth. But the main thing is that we really work hard, and she really does do a lot of training. and I've seen a great improvement.
I like the way Mallory's prepared. She comes in usually with a piece of paper of the different things we're going to do. Now there's flexibility in there. If it's too, the water's too low or too high or whatever, we can readjust. So you can put your input in there. But she's very well prepared, and she does take an interest and pride in what she's doing.
Yes, very motivating staff, especially both of them are. You know, they want us to keep going, and they're encouraging. And if we're not able to do something, we can go to them and say, hey, I need help with this, and they're right there. And they're very encouraging, whether we're in the pool or we're not in the pool.
I have a little more experience with other people outside of the wellness center because I have gone through the physical therapy part of it. And I think the staff has been very good and very helpful and interested and empathetic. I mean, they're just good people.
The living well aspect has greatly helped me at home, outside of home. I'm able to do things physically that I wasn't able to do before personal training, and that has strengthened my legs, because that's the main thing with my MS that I have problems with, are my legs. And I might be able to get out of the water and still fall over and have problems walking, but while I'm in the water, I'm so relaxed and I feel free enough that I can do a lot of the activities and so forth that I couldn't do 12 weeks ago.
It's activity, it's getting out in the community, it's doing things, it's socializing, it's a whole gamut of things that, you know, if you didn't have it, one thing you might be doing is sitting at home. This way you're getting out and you're living well.
The Wellness Center definitely supports a sense of community. They're interactive with everybody that comes in. They know everybody's name. They know things, personal things about you that they can joke around with you or ask you about, or maybe ask, you know, if you had something going on in your life or whatever, how did that turn out?
Yes, definitely they support community. I got to know a whole lot of people through here, not people that I, you know, am personal friends with, but people that I can just say hi to and visit with, and like Marty said, maybe joke a little bit. Cindy Schemmel is a good example of someone I had no idea who she was before I came up here, and now we're kind of friends.
I like to encourage people to come to the Wellness Center. I have a lot of people that I know that have physical difficulty, and they're all senior citizens. And the idea is that you can come, be yourself, relax, interact with the other senior citizens and see what they're doing, and nothing makes you feel strange and out of place. And there aren't people up here that are in tight leotards and, well, some of them are real skinny, but dressing like young people would be dressing. I mean, you can just come up in your sweats if you want, or your jeans or whatever, and do your thing and interact, and you meet a lot of people and you talk all the time.
I like the fact that I can come up here and I'm not competing with a bunch of what we used to call jocks. It's just people your own age, your own, for the most part, your own age, your own level. You're all doing your own thing. You make it what you want. You can make it social, you can make it physical activity, you can make it all kinds of things, but you make it what you want. You don't have to worry about conforming to what other people think you should be doing. So I really like it up here because I'm comfortable.